Hey, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that little time lapse. Today I'm working on a digital painting called Dream. This painting is actually inspired by a little trick I use when I can't fall asleep. I always picture myself flying, and before I know it, I'm asleep. That calm but dreamy vibe is what I'm aiming for in this painting. I'm also trying out a different technique recently discussed by BoroCG. Amazing guy, you should really check him out. He used this technique where you use a smaller brush from an early stage to get a more detailed result. Stay tuned till the end of the video for the animation short story. Let's paint. First I started with sketching basic shapes, then I looked a couple of times from the distance if there were any disproportions, and then I started filling in the gap. Later I noticed the head was way too small, but I corrected this in a minute. Here I used the smaller brush technique. However, after roughly filling in the character, I decided first to focus on the composition more. My main focus with the character was to make her look transparent, a bit like a ghost, but not quite. But behind an even background this wasn't easy. So I added the lines behind the clothing that you would normally see to amplify this effect. Also, my first vision was to have the character flow in an empty space, a bit like a void. But the composition was a bit too boring, so I decided to add a hint of location to make the scene more interesting to look at, but the woman is still the centerpiece. The hair was a bit of a struggle, but after a few tries it came out better. Here from out I painted in the face and the second character at the bottom and made some overall adjustments. So enjoy the rest of the time lapse. Stay tuned till the end of the video for the animation short story. This video costs a lot of work to make, so I would appreciate it if you hit that like and subscribe button. My eyes were open, but the only thing I saw was darkness. My restless thoughts, amplified by the night's silence. I closed my eyes and let my thoughts drift away, imagining myself levitating and looking at the stars in the distance. Unconsciously, I found myself flying towards the stars. As I looked down, the city grew smaller and smaller until it disappeared, leaving only the stars. Then before me, a giant moon shined bright, slowly changing into a ball of fire. Bright orange and pink clouds lightened beneath me. I need to go home, I thought, and dove into the clouds. The city appeared again. I saw the roof of my house, but I couldn't stop. I closed my eyes as I was about to collide with the roof, but when I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at my bedroom ceiling.